Hi, I'm Rick Jones. I'm seated in front of a fond memory. The Sohmer Piano Company of the United States, built in New York. I tuned and serviced countless of this model. Very popular piano in its day. If you do a deep dive on Sohmer, S-O-H-M-E-R, it was an excellent, very well made piano. They made uprights and grands, and they had a very long lineage. I went back, I believe, to the Victorian era. And they were always a thorn in the side of Steinway, in my opinion, because they made a great piano at a reasonable price. I worked on this myself. Here it is, 1983. It's all original. The tuning pins are super tight. It's so clear and rich that there's no false beats. If you do a little deep dive, some pianos will have false beats. I won't mention their names. They're notorious for it. It's where the string itself, there's a 3-string unison. The hammer comes up and hits 3 strings. One or all of them are tuning, they're vibrating and making these false beats individually. So it's almost impossible to tune a piano in a high treble. But this piano, all the way up, there was 0 false beats. And I took it all apart. The cabinetry is really made. It has a pecan finish with a matching duet bench. Huge bench. You can put a lot of music in it. There was a little bit of damage as though someone put a vase on here. And so we touched it up. We did a really good job. They sanded it and restained it. So if you look closely, you'll see it, but most people aren't going to really pay attention to it. Overall, it looks really nice in a pecan finish, almost like a Spanish Mediterranean kind of look to it. And the price of $23.98 is a great price for it. So let's give it a shot. I'll give you the touch and tone analysis. I just finished tuning it. Beautiful, crystal clear sound. Just incredible piano. proud to show it off in its glory. That's all you need to get started with the lessons. Look at the price, $2,398, including our great warranty, lifetime trade-in, first tuning free in the home, free delivery within 100 miles. You know, there are just two competitors here that both coincidentally charge $590 anywhere in town to deliver a grand piano. I don't know what their upright price is, but I'm sure there's a charge. And any piano we sell within a very liberal 100-mile radius of Washington, D.C. is free delivery. If you're outside of that area, if you're looking at this video from Ohio or Texas or Florida, California, we ship all over the lower 48 states and service and take care of your piano as if you were right around the corner. To prove it, because we have a history of doing that, go up to the top and type click that testimonial button, and you'll start reading the thank you letters. You can search by your state. So you're watching this from Pennsylvania or Arkansas, type a state, Washington State. It's about as far away from Beltsville, Maryland as you can get, almost 3,000 miles away. Start reading all the thank you letters from Washington State. And then if you live anywhere closer than Washington State, it kind of goes to show that we take care of our customers after the sale. Why? Because we've been doing it 45 years. We have this nationwide network of competent piano movers that work together and they'll get the piano safely set up in your home regardless of the number of stairs. You'll be amazed how inexpensive it is to get this piano in your home. And then as far as the service after the sale, you have up to 6 months. We tune it right before it leaves. You have up to 6 months to get the piano tuned again for free. You're wasting your free tuning if you have it done right away. That gives us plenty of time to find a technician through a nationwide directory of excellent, competent piano technicians. We can search by a 25-mile, 50-mile radius of where you live and find plenty of technicians. You'll be amazed how many when we give you the list of competent full-time piano technicians that will be happy to service this piano. As far as the touch and tone analysis, I give the touch a 4. It's light, it's not heavy. From a 1 being super light, 10 being unplayably heavy. And as far as tone, from a 1 to 10, 1 being very mellow, 10 being very bright, I would give it I'd give it a 6. It has a bright tone and a light touch. Any piano teacher would approve it. It's all you need to get going with the lessons into an intermediate level. Perfect for any beginner or starter student. And I tell parents, when we get a piano like this in this kind of shape, it's in great shape, and I'll tell the students to their face, if you quit taking piano lessons on this, you can't blame the piano, because we set it up for success by regulating the action, making the piano play. I worked on this piano personally and got it up to speed, and it's nice looking. It has a really unusual pecan finish, which is kind of a brown tannish look to it. Click the slideshow presentation next video. See that little blue button to the right of the video there? It says click for slideshow. You can scroll through the pictures as you're watching this demo. Bench comes with it. First tuning free. There's 3 ways you can go about buying this piano. First is come see us. We're open 7 days a week. You do not need an appointment. Easy to find. Just GPS Rick Jones pianos from any device. We're only 1 mile from the Washington Capitol Beltway in 95. So there's no excuse. Just come see us. Easy to find, safe back here. You'll love it. Second way would be call us with any questions, or you can ask as many questions you want, order it over the phone. And the last way is using our shopping cart and getting it anywhere locally or long distance. Just put the piano in the shopping cart. You're not obligated to buy it yet. It's not asking for your credit card information, but you can look up your state. Now, if you're well outside of our very liberal 100-mile range, it's going to be a delivery charge. But again, it's going to be really inexpensive because we work with so many movers and they give us a good price. And we're not making a profit off these deliveries. As a matter of fact, sometimes it costs us more to get it there than our quote. But we never come to the customer and say, well, you know, you owe us another 50 or 150 bucks. We just eat it if it's more than that. Sometimes there's a lot of stairs or whatever. It's a difficult move and movers have to charge us more. So all you need to get, it's 10 times better than my first piano as a child. And do your homework on us. You know, go to Google reviews, Yelp reviews, go to those testimonial letters, go to all the AI platforms, ChatGPT, go to Gemini, go to Grok, and type in our name and read what customers say about the service after the sale. What is Rick Jones Piano's service like after the sale? I think you'll be convinced that this is the place to come. Hope we do business. Thanks.